My name is Jean Pope. I'm the birthday girl. I want to let you know that I am so pleased to know that God has given me the promise. 70, 70 years old today, and I'm celebrating, and I thank all of you for being here with me. I want to share with you my journey. Back in the 80s, when my oldest daughter, Kim, was in 5th grade, she came to me and she said, "Ma, I've made this macrame and I want you to take it to Abbott Labs and sell it to the people." Well, you know, when your child makes something, you believe that it looks good. Even if it doesn't, you're going to say, "That's beautiful." But being the mother that I am, the mother that I was at that time, I said, "Yes, Kim, I will take this to work." I took it and the stuff started selling like hotcakes. I said, "Well, Kim, you made some money for Christmas with me taking this stuff to work, and it sold." Well, Kim got her money for Christmas and she was done, but it piqued my interest. So I decided to take a little class through Waukegan Adult Evening School. Took the class and the lady told me, she said, "You look like you have a little flair for this. So if you really want to make some money, then you need to start doing weddings out of your house." I, being who I am, the woman said, "Jump for it." I did. So my best girlfriend was having her second marriage, and I asked her if there was any way I could possibly do her flowers. She said to me, "I would rather you do them than to go to someone that I don't know." Well, little did she know I really didn't know what I was doing, but I knew how to be resourceful. And I went out to CLC, took a class out there. The teacher says, "I'll help you." Well, I'm so glad that she did, because just with that little nugget that I received, I was able to take that and capitalize on it. I started doing weddings out of the house. People just trusted me, and that meant so very much. But I was happy just doing that. I would take my little weekends off at Abbott Labs and work on flowers. And then Robert Evans, who used to be an alderman in Waukegan, he's now since gone on to glory. But he does not know how he impacted my life. What he did, he says there's a flower shop downtown Waukegan that's going out of business, and I want you to go down there and talk to them. I was obedient. I went down and I talked with them. They said, "We are willing to sell." I signed on the line and I was in business just like that. Well, it turns out that my sister Myra, she quit her job at Combined Insurance Company and says, "I'll work in the flower shop so that you can stay at Abbott Labs."
I am the sister to Jean Pope, her first employee at Jean's Floral Design. It was awesome to work with her throughout Lake County, as she was the first Black florist.
Well, she did, until we found out that we just couldn't continue to pay her.
We had the opportunity to go to flower shows, as well as any other organization that would help build her business in Lake County.
She was hired.
I was the first to work for her.
And then she was fired.
And I was the first to be fired by her.
But it didn't stop there.
She was awesome. And through that, I was able to grow and go.
We had others that came along as time went by, and they became employees at Gene's Floral Design. I remember when Rose Kimbrew, she stopped in. She wanted a job.
She was very busy. It was Valentine's Day, and it was a mess.
I said, Rose, I really don't have any money to pay you. Well, the phone rang, and I'm on the phone taking an order. What did Rose do? She went back in the back, got a broom, and started
sweeping. I grabbed a broom and I started sweeping. So after she got finished with me, sweeping the floor, she started talking to me, and I said, I just need a job again to feed my kids. And she said she'd be willing to help me. I said, I'd be willing to work a whole week without pay.
When I looked at that, I'm like, oh, you're hired. I'll figure out how we're going to pay you.
So I'm so grateful, and my mom, you know, how you shared a story with us, and you know how that impacted us. And I remember, you know, just a little while ago, I saw Jean and her sister Myra and a table full of friends at Cracker Barrel, and I was moved with compassion, and I thought about how she helped us.
Yeah,
you know,
she blessed us.
Because of her, you know, we were able to eat, we were able to do the things we needed to do as a family. And I asked the waiter, I said, can you bring me the bill for that table over there?
She said, one of the girls, and she thought you were sharing, you know. And I remember when you told Jean she didn't know nothing.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, Jean. You know, remember Keumie, right? But anyway, we want to say we love you. I am so proud of you.
Absolutely.
And you've been an inspiration. You have touched me. Not only touched me, you have blessed me and my kids.
Absolutely.
And thank you so very much.
Thank you. See, Jean, this corner won't be the same.
We wish you the best, always, and continue to follow your dream.
Please, because you're so inspiring, even today. So inspiring. Please do.
75, 72.
We'll always remember your name.
So we have been thriving, striving, doing what we do, taking care of the community. We've made so many friends.
Hi, this is Mayor Sam Cunningham, and we're here today to talk about Miss Jean Pope, owner and operator of Pope's Floors. First of all, Jean, I want to thank you for your service to this community. You're not just a business owner, you are a friend to many. Sometimes you will just show up at the delivering flowers to some of your clients, whether it be at a christening, at a birthday party, a retirement, sometimes at a funeral. You're more than just a person who owns a business in our community. You are part of Waukegan. And for that reason, we want to thank you for your service to this community. We want to thank you and wish you nothing but the very best as you take the next chapter in your life, and that's retirement. Thank you again on behalf of myself, City Council, and the citizens of Waukegan. We thank you for your time of service in our community. Take care and God bless.
Jean Pope has been a very wonderful person to work with. We were glad to see that she developed the spirit to go into business for herself, and floral arrangements are an inherent part of what we do in our service to families in the community. She is a wonderful person to work with. She's very personable. She'll bend over backwards to be as accommodating as she can. I know she does flowers for special occasions, weddings, and other events, but her work for us and for the families that we serve has been nothing short of wonderful. No complaints about what her work is, even if it's designer's choice. She does a great job. And tell her not to worry so much about getting it right. She's always concerned if the flowers are on spot and what did the family say, but everything always works out very well. It's been a pleasure, and I wish her well in her retirement.
Hi, my name is Mary Lockhart White, and I am the Executive Director, CEO for Community Action Partnership of Lake County. It is my privilege to talk about Jean Pope, who owns Pope's Florist in Waukegan. I've known her for over 30 years. Her character is superb. The quality of work that she does with her floral shop is excellent. A personal touch is every month when my mother was living, Jean I would order a dozen of red roses for her to send to Georgia for me. And she did that, and she'll always have a special place in my heart. Jean takes pride in what she does. She also has worked with us within our catering service over the past years, providing florals and centerpieces. She's done many of our customers that we provide services to through the florals, and she has sent for the employees. We have used her for hospitals and just for anything. She is truly the blooming miracle. So to Jean, I wish you the best on your birthday. I wish you the best on your retirement, which you know you can't retire because those that are used to working 24 hours a day don't retire. So from the Community Action family and board of directors to you, we wish you the best. You've served us well in Lake County, and I'm sure whatever you choose to do in your next journey will be great.
Good evening, everyone. Proverbs 31:30 states, "Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised." This familiar Bible scripture will probably be used by several individuals as we salute and applaud and celebrate this woman of God who represents and glorifies the Lord in all that she does, in season and out. Jean Pope's consistency in her daily walk impresses me mostly. She consistently serves her church and consistently demonstrates her love and support to her pastor and first family. She consistently runs a minority-owned, successful and purposeful business in our community, and she consistently serves her customers with excellence and an accompanying beautiful smile. She consistently hires from within our community and provides employment opportunities to a talented and caring workforce. She was a consistent caregiver and loving wife to her husband, Arthur. She is a consistent, phenomenal mother and grandmother. Jean Pope, congratulations, my sister, for a job well done. As you prepare to celebrate your new journey, know that you are leaving a lasting, a magnificent, and an outstanding legacy. God bless you.
Happy birthday, Jean. Jean, it's so good to be able to share this day with you. I'm Lyon Grubb, and this is my wife,
Judy.
And we have known Jean for a long time. Kind of got to know Jean when I worked at Abbott Laboratories. It was a great opportunity there, but I found out there was a Bible study going on. So I went up with a friend to the Bible study, and I got to meet Jean. And I saw her excitement for flowers and design, her commitment to wanting to make flowers a ministry opportunity, not just a business, but something to tie into people's lives, something I really appreciated. And as I got to talking to her, I started talking to my fiance at the time, Judy. And as we talked some more, we really liked the commitment, again, that she was making to making this a relationship and a ministry. So we came to an agreement that we would ask Jean to do our flowers. Anything you want to add to that?
And she did an excellent job.
She did.
All the yellows and whites that I wanted.
Yes, and here it is, 34 plus years later, and she still remembers our color scheme of white and yellow. So that's been an exciting time.
Hello, we are Kelvin and Sondra Lyon, and Pope's Florist business motto is
the place of blooming miracles.
In June 29th of 2013, my wife and I got married, and we went to Pope's Florist for our floral arrangements.
And Miss Jean had asked us what our wedding colors were going to be, and I told her purple and pink. And she asked me my favorite flower, which is the stargazer lily. from that moment on, Miss Jean took our vision and she just magnified it to a level that our eyes and our mind couldn't even see. Pope's Florist is a place that is very customer service oriented. She definitely is in tune with your needs and very prompt, and it's just a beautiful place that she will take your vision, and whatever you want to happen, she'll make it even better than what you were thinking.
And two things that Mrs. Pope did was she stayed within our budget. Two, the customer service was outstanding, and we loved it. She made our day one of the best days we ever could have for a wedding.
So Miss Pope and Pope's Florist, we would like to say as a couple, thank you for making our special day a place of blooming miracles.
Miracles, yes.
Hi, I'm Gerald Riley.
And I'm Rosita Riley.
And we'd like to take this time to really extend our special gratitude to Jean for all that she's done with Jean and Pope's Florist. She's been a special part of our life. I met Jean when she first got started, and I introduced her to my wife when we got married.
And I have known Jean for about 15 years. She is the only person that I've had experience with doing flowers for the wedding. And she did an awesome job for our wedding. She's a God-fearing woman. She has the Lord supporting her, and she shows that in everything that she does when she's doing business. I love her to pieces, and I hope that God continues to bless you in your retirement and anything else that you do.
She has truly been exuberating a spirit of excellence in all that she does, and care and concern with all the flowers and all the special occasions that we have had the opportunity to glean from her. And we just thank God for her and really are excited about the years to come for her. And we just declare that the special occasions that she has created for everyone else comes to her in her retirement. God bless you, Jean. We love you.
I love you, Jean.
Bless you. We're James and Deborah Logan. We're pastors of Christian Faith Fellowship Church in Zion, Illinois. We are here to talk on behalf of Miss Jean Pope. Pastor Deborah, what has been your experience with Miss Pope and Pope's Florist?
Well, down through the years, anything and everything that flower arrangements or funeral arrangements that we needed from her, she was able to deliver. Her and her wonderful staff. They've been in business with Christian Faith Fellowship Church from its inception. Before we were the senior pastors, we worked with her, and I think now it's been like 27 years.
Yeah.
So I'm just blessed. She's shown us, and she's been a rock in our community. Mm-hmm. She served faithfully in this community. She worked hard. She delivered great floral arrangements.
Every time.
We were blessed. Funeral arrangements, and even some of our special events that we had. So Easter, making sure that we get our lilies and palms.
Mm-hmm. Mother's Day.
Yep, Mother's, the roses,
Yes.
Father's Day, the roses. So we're just blessed. We're just tremendously blessed in being such a good steward over the resources. And again, I cannot say enough about the love that she's given us.
And the last thing I want to say, flowers bloom and live only for a short period of time. But Pope's Florist has bloomed and blossomed and remained a beautiful fragrance and aroma
in our community
for a long time. We salute you, Miss Jean,
We
and
love
Pope's
you.
Florist.
We love you.
Bless you.
My name is Pastor Eugene Roberson, and I'm the pastor of First Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church, North Chicago, Illinois. And we're here in reference to Jean Pope Florist. These plants that you see are from her establishment. She has done a wonderful job, and we just want people to know and see what she has produced.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Roberson, and I'm giving praises to God to know Jean Pope. Jean Pope has been a very, very nice friend, a good church member, and she has a shoulder that you can cry on if you need to. These plants that we have in our house, they're 20-some years old, and we got them years ago from Pope Florist, and we just thank God. And when we got them, they were little small plants, And now they are like trees. And we just thank God for trees.
Amen.
Fresh air. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tammy Moore. I am a member of First Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church. I'm also division president of Diamond Residential Mortgage, and I have the distinct honor of being able to say that Ms. Jean is my friend. She is my mentor, my spiritual mother. She's the overseer of our Vessels of Praise dance ministry. She's just been so influential in my life, and being one of the first African American business owners, I look up to her and follow her lead. She does everything with the spirit of excellence, and we can only hope to follow in her footsteps and be like her when we grow up. So Ms. Jean, we applaud you, we celebrate you on your retirement, time to start the next career of acting. And we also say happy birthday to you because you are 70 and sensational, and go girl. So congratulations on all of your achievements. We love you. I love you so much, and I thank God for you for being such a wonderful part of my life. Be blessed.
I'm Quinn Webb, writer, executive producer, and filmmaker of stage, play, and film. I met Gene Pope during the auditions for What He Wouldn't Do. I was actually searching for someone to play the title character's mother, and Jean came in and auditioned. She was exactly what I was looking for. Although it was her first start, she was very natural to the acting process. She was very professional, and she really added that exact warmth that I needed in the character of the mother. She came in and she did exactly what we needed, and people still to this day remember her in the play. At the time, she's also a business owner as well, active in the community, and has been a pillar, her and her business, for many years here in the Lake County area. And so we even sold tickets through her floral shop here in Waukegan, which was a big boost to our ticket sales as well. And so it's been a pleasure to know her, to work with her. I know that she's going to do many great things in the industry of film, and I'm just excited to see more from her. She's always been a positive beacon of light for those who know her, and I'm sure she'll do very well. I'm very excited to hear that she's moving on to greater things, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday and happy retirement.
Hello everyone, my name is Cornell Ford. I'm a writer and filmmaker, originally from Chicago, now residing for over the past 20 years here in Waukegan. My experience with Ms. Pope has always been pleasant. I can't really pinpoint exactly how we met, other than probably just the flower shop. You know, that's where most people know Ms. Pope, is the flower shop, which has always been a beautiful home for people to come, visit, smell fresh flowers. Always been a pillar in the community. You know, one of the longest running businesses in Lake County, long time. So it's kind of one of those things where the community is losing one of the pioneers of black businesses and longevity. And she's been wonderful to the community, the family that she represents. They're awesome. They always show support. But when I think of Ms. Pope, let me tell you, when I think of Ms. Pope, I think about a woman that is so sweet, right? She knows how to tell you what you need to know, even if it's a hard pill to swallow. She'll tell it to you in a way where you can take that pill, where it'll be a little easy to digest because of how she presents it to you. And that's like an angelic gift that I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have experienced with her, just as a person. When we made this movie, Eyes from Eden, she was nervous. She was nervous. I remember on set, we had a few bloopers, and it was just so funny and so cute how she was just like, I don't know if I can do this, Corn. Am I good enough for this? You know, and everybody on set was like, Miss Pope, you got it. And within like the next few takes, and she was just filling that role as comfortable as she is, the mom and caring person as she is. Because if you ain't seen the movie, she go in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? it's rare. I'm pretty sure it's rare that you see Miss Pope get mad, but she get mad in that movie. You understand? But you know, in life, you come across people, and you don't really know sometimes for what reason. To a lot, including me, she's been a mom figure in subtle ways. Whenever I'm in her presence, she tends to leave some type of gem for me to walk out on. You know, she look at me like, "You look tired, Corn." Like, yeah, you know, been working and stuff. All right, now, take care of yourself. You know, anything that's as small as that, you know, that can help somebody go a long way. In addition to the fresh flowers that you come into and stuff. But the community is losing more than just a long-time business owner. They're losing somebody that's a friend, and to a lot of people, a mom. Don't sleep though. That post-retirement is gonna be probably you're gonna end up seeing on TV or something. You know what I'm saying? She be talking to me about that TV. You understand? So don't sleep. You might see it on TV and stuff. So I don't know, Miss Pope. You've just been a wonderful person to have. You know, be a friend with and to. And your retirement is well deserved. You know, I believe it's like 40 years, almost 40 years you've been doing that. And your beginnings to your end, the stuff in between meant a lot to people. And you know, a lot of people probably tell you how thankful they are for, you know, who you are, your service and everything. It goes deeper than that. And even with the small experiences we've had on set, just know that, you know, you'll always be somebody that to reach out to, regardless if you ain't at that spot. Somebody gonna always need to hear that Miss Pope, whether it's your daughter, you know, Rachel. You know how you doing, Rachel? A lot of people, the Simpsons. You know, it goes deep. It goes deep. So, you know, we rooting for you. The post-retirement, we rooting for you. We want to see you do great things. And, you know, if you need anything, you know, you need that. I need another real Corn. I'm down here in Atlanta. I'm down in Pinewood. I'm finna get it in. You need one of them, or if you just need somebody to talk to, or if you just need something, just let me know. All right? Till I see you again down there in the GA, because that's where I'm gonna probably be. Love.
Hello, I am Nicole Frier. It's nice to meet you all. I am an actor and a mom and a busy person here in the area who had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Jean Pope some years ago, not sure how many, but we were doing a play, an original play called What He Wouldn't Do. We both were in the film and we met the first day at auditions, and she was a firework, lovely woman. And we chatted the whole time. The whole shoot, the whole time that we were doing the play, well, became a shoot because then we also did a short filmed version of it. It was more of like a trailer, but it was cool to be with her also in that environment. Ms. Pope obviously is a huge fixture in the area, so knowing her and being able to call her if I need to feels like I am a very special person, feel lucky to do that. In the meantime, since I've met her and since we finished that particular thing, we stay connected, and I send opportunities to her when I see them for commercials or for print shoots or things like that, because I wanted to keep the acting part of her going, especially on this momentous occasion when she is transitioning over to the next phase, her next chapter, when she is going to do more things that she likes to do. So I've enjoyed being with her so much as it is, and I'm really, really excited to see what else she's going to be doing after this very special day.
And I have to tell you, the employees that I have been amazing. I remember when Shannon came as my driver, and I just knew he was not going to stay. But he surprised me. He's still with me over 20 years. When Pat came, and all she wanted to do was, well, if I could just work just a little bit. Do you need somebody for just a little bit? Well, 18 years later, she's still here. So I appreciate her. We had a high school program, and Juanita came during the high school program. She started when she was 15. She's still hanging around. I can't seem to get rid of her. So she's just a part of the fixtures. We've had where I've had to babysit. I remember when Aurelie came, and her mom just wanted her to be around flowers. Well, it's turned out now Aurelie is doing her own business of doing flowers. So people have come, people have gone. I remember when Candy came through. There's been so many. And I know when I start naming names, and I'll leave somebody out, and you have to charge it to my head and not to my heart, because I love each and every one who has put something into Pope's Florist to make it what it is today. I love each and every one of you, every customer, every person who has deposited something into Pope's Florist, everyone who has trusted us to take their vision to another level. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. We have so much gratitude for what you have done, because you made us what we are today. So we thank God for being able to be in the community for as long as we have. The accountants would say, no, it's not going, the numbers are not looking the way they need to look. But you know what? I didn't care, because I knew what I was doing to keep smiles on people's faces. So it didn't matter. Maybe one week I didn't get a paycheck, but that was okay, because the Lord always provided. Always provided. So I wanted to stay faithful, I wanted to stay true, and I wanted to stay in a position where I would be able to help you. So God is my witness, and I just want all of you to know that I love you all. I'm going to miss you. And as I transition and make my way on to Atlanta, I am excited beyond measure. I cannot tell you how excited I am. And I know that the new owners of Pope's Florist are going to treat you well. And I ask you, since my name is still stuck up there, I really pray that you will still support the new owners of Pope's Florist.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. A lovely day.
I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold.